This WBTV high-definition program is sponsored by Time Warner Cable. WBTV, on your side with breaking news now.
And that breaking news is that this man, Al Di Molina, has just resigned as CEO of GMAC. The longtime Bank of America executive lives here in Charlotte. He has been rumored as a possible replacement for Ken Lewis. Good evening and welcome, everyone. I'm Paul Cameron.
And I'm Maureen O'Boyle. No announcement today, but it is expected if Di Molina gets that job, he would keep Bank of America based in Charlotte. WBTV's business reporter Melissa Hankins joins us now live with more on this breaking news. Melissa, this sounds like a good sign.
Maureen, this could be an incredibly positive sign for Charlotte. But again, we want to be clear, very much breaking news, so we do not have any confirmation on the reason behind why Al Di Molina is stepping down from GMAC. His name was circulated, though, very early on as a front-runner to succeed Ken Lewis. And Charlotte could not ask for a better one because his ties are so strong to our city. He was the former CFO at the bank. There is another thing going on, though. GMAC recently asked for a third round of bailout from the government. So some people are saying maybe he was forced out from that. Maybe this has to do with Bank of America, though. All eyes on Bank of America. We will keep you posted.
I know you're going to continue to work the phones and get any new details on that and bring it to us at 6 o'clock. Melissa, thanks.
Maureen, a second woman's body is found in York County in less than a month. This latest body found last night in Kings Mountain State Park between York and Cleveland counties, just miles from where the body of Heather Catterton was found at the end of October. WBTV Sharon Smith is in York County with new information on why police are so puzzled.
Kings Mountain State Park is known for a lot of things.
The living farms, have a good old day, picnics.
It's a family-oriented place, so it's hard to imagine something so sinister against such a beautiful backdrop. But this is where investigators say a group on horseback found the woman's burned body Sunday afternoon. A couple things to point out about location with this crime. Just about a mile up the way there, you've got the main drag of the state park. It's pretty isolated here, but this is a popular horse trail, and odds are on such a nice weekend, someone was going to spot that body. So if the killer really wanted to conceal it, why not go off into the woods 50 yards in any direction?
I don't see how people do this.
The murder rattles Crystal Edmondson and Nicole Roberson. We met them at a little dive outside the park's main entrance. They see park rangers patrolling all the time.
And it's a good environment around here. They keep good eyes on it.
The park closes at 6, but someone keeps watch 24/7. After all, anyone can take the main road any time of day or night. It makes these two think about being more careful and about the victim. Investigators don't even know her name. This tattoo on her right arm, the only identifying mark. She was between 13 and 20 years old, only about 5'5", 115 pounds.
My heart goes out to the family. Like I said, if anything would happen to my kids, I don't know what I'd do.
In York County, Sharon Smith, WBTV, on your side.
We want to show you the tattoo that was found on the body. Again, very few clues as to who this young woman is. If you recognize this tattoo, take a good look. It's on her arm. You're asked to call 911.
The case of a missing girl in Fayetteville, far worse than anyone imagined. This afternoon, police found what appears to be the body of 5-year-old Shania Davis tossed in the woods. But tonight, shock as the mother who reported her little girl missing was charged with child abuse and human trafficking.
Once she gets to know you, she just runs around, plays, and won't leave you alone. She's just a happy little angel.
This morning, a final desperate plea from Shania Davis's father. Hours later, this scene, the worst case scenario. Police find what's believed to be the little girl's body in a wooded area of Lee County.
We have located a body based on some information that we obtained. We can confirm that that body is a child.
The gruesome discovery just 7 miles from where this picture was taken. The 5-year-old carried by Mario Andrette McNeil, the man charged with kidnapping her. Today, a second suspect arrested, 25-year-old Antoinette Davis, Shania's mother, accused of the unthinkable. Police say she sold the little girl into prostitution, but the suspect's family wants evidence.
But if they don't have any proof of it, they really should not be saying that.
Davis had just gotten custody of the little girl last month. Her father says it appeared the young mother had turned her life around.
She said she had just recently got her own place, so I was wanting to give her a chance. She had asked if she could be a mother, and I felt that she was sincere in asking.
This morning, more than 250 police officers, firefighters, and volunteers scoured this stretch of country road, acting on a tip, hoping they'd find nothing. Then, hope faded.
It's a very sad ending. It's very difficult.
Really is sad. Police will not say how those two suspects are related. More charges are expected in this case.
The Bessemer City pastor accused of sexually harassing women was in court today.
My accusers are Channel 9, Channel 3.
Harley Keogh blaming the media for his troubles this afternoon. Keogh, a pastor at King James Baptist Church, charged with 5 counts of sexual battery. Police say he took advantage of at least 5 women seeking help through the food bank. In an exclusive interview with his daughter, she told us the whole thing is a setup.
He's a good man. He is a man of God. If somebody's guilty of something, they're going to run. He's not running.
Church members agree. They raised money to bail him out. He was assigned a public defender at today's hearing. Churchgoers in Salisbury caught on the crossfire. This is the van belonging to the First Calvary Baptist Church, riddled with bullet holes. Police say the van was packed full of people when it was hit by 2 men shooting at each other. At least one of the passengers was a child. Now, fortunately, nobody was hurt in the shooting. But officers are now looking for those 2 shooters.
A company coming to Catawba County telling people with poor credit they need not apply. Last month, Fiserv Financial Services said it was moving into this building in Hickory and would need more than 400 employees. But tonight, we're learning some of the applicants have been turned away because of what's in their credit report. WBTV's business reporter Melissa Hankins is live and on your side from Hickory. So, Melissa, this is really a catch-22. A lot of these people have that bad credit because they're unemployed and they need a job to get back on track.
That's right, Maureen. And I talked to a lot of people at the unemployment office out here in Hickory today who were very upset about that. But I also talked to a company representative. And first, let's get to why that rule is in place. Then we'll tell you what you can do about it. This will be the company's call center in Hickory. The new employees will all work here, helping customers pay bills and bank online. Fiserv is a Fortune 500 financial technology firm, and Representative Lori Stafford called us today to explain why they can only hire people with good credit.
We work with 16,000 banks, credit unions, and thrifts and other financial institutions, and the banks are required through the FDIC to make sure they know what their partners are doing and to make sure their employees and their partners' employees are meet the strict requirements that the government sets. So the banks are the ones that are really requiring that we make sure our employees have a good credit history.
Makes sense, but Alan Mackey manages the unemployment office in Hickory, and he says part of the reason people balk at the idea of their credit histories playing a factor is because this kind of a job is a novelty here.
This addition is big news, though, because it's not in the traditional manufacturing base. So this creates a lot of different types of jobs that people, heretofore haven't been experienced with.
Still, people are right. It's hard to have great credit in a town that's bled over 35,000 jobs in the past 8 years. But Fiserv says it understands that, and here's how it will help. Company reps will meet with you at Catawba Valley Community College this week, Wednesday and Thursday, to help you understand how to fix your credit score.
I've got a very positive impression.
Crystal Glenn is head of workforce development for the college. She's been working with Fiserv reps, and she thinks they will help you.
You still have a chance to get that cleared up.
Fiserv will be hiring over the course of the next 3 years. So if you come out here to the college on Wednesday and Thursday from 1 to 3 and talk to a rep, you really can't lose. You could get some good tips for improving your credit, still be in the running down the line to get a job with Fiserv, and do some networking, meet some people. Don't give up. Come out to the college. Live in Hickory, I'm Melissa Hankins, WBTV on your side.
Yeah, it's a great resource for people, Melissa. Thanks. A recent survey found 35% of employers do credit checks. Some jobs more likely to check candidates, the federal government, anything involving the handling of cash or valuables, or jobs that include frequent traveling. However, experts say bad credit is not a good indicator of whether a potential employee will commit a crime.
What a perfect weekend here in the Carolinas. The only thing going on today, raining leaves, lots of leaves.
Oh, I
falling.
know. Of course, right after we did all the raking over the weekend, Eric Thomas, really lovely. We'd like to see more of this.
It's your fault, Maureen. You shouldn't have been raking. Then maybe they wouldn't have fallen, but you're right. Here was today's weekend weather moving into Monday. But a U-turn is coming as you see a big storm system. It is going to be all over us like fly on paper. Stay tuned. Weather alert forecast coming up shortly.
I'm David Wisnett in Kannapolis. At least one part of the Carolina Thread Trail knotted up by local government that says it will not take private land for public use. I've got that story all new on your side at 5:30.
Plus, a baby born. Its mother slips out. Why police in Rock Hill want to find the woman next on WBTV News at 5.